All right. It is once again that time of year. So this year we got the 2024 UIL Area B Cougar Band Finals run. Let's and I drove, I watched the prelims run, I watched this run. Um and y'all probably remember if you had the misfortune to fall upon last year's area rant, which was a little excessive in length, shall we say. Um, I'm gonna just say at the outset, based on based on what I heard live on Saturday, this ain't gonna be that kind of video. Um, I'm gonna just kind of say like Uh, basically all I have are either like the smallest nitpicks imaginable, um, just my opinion, or individual error. That's literally it. That's all that's left. Um, and yeah, let's go ahead and take off. Oh Lord. I didn't realize you'll have to stand in the stands. That's kind of rough. I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do, though. No, no suit from Nicholson this area. I see. Too rainy for that, I guess. Of course, it didn't end up raining at all, but got nothing. All right, this isn't being judged because it's before the announcement's over, so I'm not gonna really say much about this. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Cameron Hopkins, Chloe Petty, Gracie Teheranian, and Ariel Asari. You may begin your performance.
Yeah, just know when you're gonna come out of that because this pub's a tiny little late.
UIL Area B Marching Band Contest.
All right, I'm gonna shut up now for a little bit. Yeah, okay. Let's take it back. Battery, real tasty, real tasty.
Ariel Asari.
Real tasty right here. I like this. Everybody leaning in. It's baller move. Yep. Yep. Okay. Um, let me get a better read on this. Hang on. Yeah, so less second horn would be probably nice because you're just sustaining the note. You don't need to be blaring that C just through all the moving stuff, and that'll let the trumpets do a little less work because trumpets sound like they're doing a whole lot of work, specifically first trumpets to get ba da 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 like to get through the sound. So a little less aggressive on the second part, which is not usually what I would expect, but yeah, just chill on that C a little bit. It doesn't have to be as like, "Ah," like you don't need to do that. Yeah, so you're hearing in the trumpets some da 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 like it's starting to get a little strident, a little out of control. And you're starting to get some like really interesting articulations there. I don't think you're all articulating together there first trumpets. So just make sure you're doing that. Okay, first visual problem. Little like buck tooth happening right here. Um, that looks good. This looks a little suspicious. I don't know what exactly this is, because it should just look like that, right? Like it should just be two lines kind of converging. This looks a little bunched. This looks like, I mean, and again, that could just be the drill, but if we, I think no, I think that's just the drill because this is too like that's too bunched there for it to be anything else. If that is an issue, then fix it. But I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think you want your knee to be going straight forward, whichever baritone this is. That's kind of, or whichever euphonium, whatever horn you're playing. I don't know. Euphonium, you want the knee to go out a little bit, like that. That is correct. That is correct. Like this is very much the leg shape you want. That looks like you're just. That looks like it hurts. So don't do that. Also, tiny little variations in like the length. Yeah, like whoever this is, do I know who that? No, that's clarinet. But whoever this is, I think that's a little too far. Because it looks like it looks like these two guys are just so far over that it looks different. Like you're almost on top of his foot, and you are on top of this person's foot. Like just watch it. Hang on. Yeah. No, this mellophone got around a little early going back from that end zone point. So just know what count you're supposed to arrive on. Yeah, yeah. Hang on, let me catch this release because there's a few release problems that I have. Yeah, like you okay. So and it's consistently trumpets that are releasing late in this. Like you are correct to go to beat one, but you still have to release clean and you're not releasing clean. You're consistently behind. You're also your tone on that uh uh what is that? That's a oh, was it written as a C sharp or D flat? Um, I would guess it's a C sharp. Um considering the harmonic thing because that's the leading tone. So, yeah, you're getting a little like I understand that's probably a lot of valves that are down. Like what is that? That's probably oh my lord, why can't I remember what this is? That's that's what? Oh no, that's in I don't know. Pretty sure that's some weird third valve thing. Just watch the tone because it's getting really like paint peely right there. Uh Oh yeah, I don't know what that chord is, but that's not been a great balance historically. Also, watch your set travel. This is getting a little suspicious. Actually, that kind of looks like a little mini crown set. That's fun. Yeah, but like this especially is like you're just flying back, and you don't need to do that. Just watch your set travel. That was fine. Yeah, yeah, so you're crunching a little too much on the right leg right there, this dude on the 40. Yeah, there's a lot of just like slight inconsistency in brass tone. That's the biggest problem I've got with that. Otherwise, like it was a pretty baller opener, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of hit. It kind of hit. Yeah, good turn. Make sure this curve is actually, oh my lord, make sure this curve is actually a curve. Okay, I like this. I like this visual moment. This is good. Yeah, I think people in the center of that are doing the like solo visual thing. I think you could sell that a little more. Of course, I can't really see it too clearly on here, and I can't pay attention. I wasn't paying attention to everybody on Saturday. But I think you just sell that a little more. Okay, let me go catch these solos. Uh, that's the note I think it is, right? Duh. Yeah, that D the D in the clarinet seems a little brighter than everything else. I think just watch that. I'm gonna assume that saxophone. I'm gonna assume that decrescendo is meant to happen. I don't think you have to decrescendo that much. Like it's a little, especially in person. Like it just kind of disappears, and it just sounds like you're like it sound. I don't know how to describe it. Like it sounds intentional, but it also just sounds like wrong, if that makes it, like it doesn't sound like that's what it's supposed to be. Like I know it very much sounds like you're meaning to do that. I just think you don't have to do that as much, if that makes sense. Like to fade into the woodwinds, like yeah, but still you don't have to do that much. Like you're just kind of you're straight up disappearing before you need to. So you just need to be equal to the full woodwind ensemble sound here when they come in. That's all you need to do. Yeah, so if you have a long note in these three solos here, give a little bit of direction, I guess. I guess the biggest thing there is just make it more musical, because it's kind of I mean it's a little dead right now, but it's you know it's just getting to this woodwind thing. So if you can make some more music with it, that'd be nice. But it's not a huge issue. And then don't like half bobble a a note or something. Oh, let me catch woodwind timing coming out of this, because this has been historically rough too. Yeah, okay. So woodwinds, you're actually in time with drum majors, batteries not, batteries behind. Um you, I hate to say it because you're correct, but like you gotta go with battery. Like and you're locking in, like it just took a while to lock in. So honestly, I'd say battery just needs to kind of anticipate that arrival a little bit. Because, like, woodwinds, you're right. But also, you're not technically right because battery is battery in the back. So, yeah, that bum, bada bum. Don't compress the 16th notes, and you have to articulate correctly. Like you have to articulate everything the same way. And I mean, I have the score. I'm not gonna look at the score because I'm sure things have changed. But like, you gotta all articulate the same way. Oh, just looking at this brass curve. Oh, what is it? This is a little far back. It's a little far back here, euphonium. Just watch that. Yeah, yeah, you got the 4/3 rhythm. It's good. No, let me. I want to catch this whole brass features front to back. Yeah. Okay. So low brass, you killing it. You killing it. The 4/3, there's a tiny little inconsistency in the length of the third note, I think. Because you're either turning it's the first time it's pretty like bum 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 bum, like it's very much even 4/3. Yeah, and then the second time you kind of want to get into bum 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 bum. You're not doing that like overtly, and it's not like it doesn't sound like bum 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 bum, but you're leaning toward that, if that makes sense. So just make sure you keep it even. Uh, Hi brass, hello. I can hear you. Yeah, more clarity from mellophones. I'm not getting a lot of clarity. It's especially during the double tonguing is the big problem. Trumpets, I got you. I got you. Oh, this person right here can't move. You can't move. Yeah. Yeah. So that second thing, man. That second thing is eating your lunch, is eating your lunch, high brass. You gotta make it sound like the first one. The first one sounds pretty good. First one sounds pretty good. Like it sounds fine. The second one you have to make sound exactly like the first one, the first time through that. Because you're getting lazy, and I can tell because first trumpets are losing time in the double tonguing. Your tongue is lagging behind, and I mean it might be. Honestly, I don't know if I would say that's. I mean, that could just be. That could just you need to blow through it and not like necessarily think about the tongue as much. I suspect that'll solve a lot. Also, you might think about um the tongue being the point of tonguing being further forward. So like the I can't remember where I heard this, but like there's some I think the dude that came up with that double toning technique is French, and so he meant it to be like to like really like you can kind of hear like if you do taka 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 taka, like it's really far back, like you're getting talk, right? And you really want to be further forward with it, I believe is the I could be completely wrong on that. But I think you want more tuka, like you want it to be more further forward so that you can get the tongue going faster. And then also like again just like you gotta just blow through it and it'll be fine, I think. Like your tongue is clearly, because the first time like it's fine. So like clearly your tongue knows what it's doing. You're just kind of losing focus and control that second time. And then man, that that second time at the end, like what is that in the trumpets? Because I think it's the trumpets that are. Yeah, so if I had to guess, first trumpet's probably going ba-da-da-da-da. So that's, oh no, never mind. You're not gonna be playing a C on that. I can't even tell what notes you're playing. That's a problem. So I mean that the second going into bomb 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 bomb, like you just make it cleaner. I mean that's all you need to do. Just clean it up. Honestly, it kind of sounded fine in person, so I don't know if that's just a recording, but like the recording is going to reveal all your inconsistencies. So just know that that's not as clean as you want it, and I'm sure you've been hearing that anyway. Yeah. Okay, good dynamic shaping. Trumpets, first of all, too much. Second, you were noticeably behind everybody else on set. Like I could hear that live. You were noticeably behind everybody else, and it's not because you're over here. Like I can tell, like the entire rest of the band is like locked in, and you're just like you're slightly behind in this spot. Also, the 4/3 still trumpets, the 4/3 rhythm, the bum 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 bum. You are reverting hard to like bum 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 bum. It is not bum 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 bum. It's bum 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 bum. It's even. You gotta keep it even. You can't lose control on that. And it's real obvious on the recording. Like I couldn't quite tell on it didn't sound horrible live. Like I couldn't quite hear that that was an issue. It sounds real obvious on this recording. So just know that it's gotta be bum 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 bum. Like if you oh that time was offensive. That was straight up bum 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 bum. Like it's gotta be even. You can't do that. Also, trumpets, that sounds really lazy. Like it just sounds like you're not quite committing to the air pressure and it's just causing the sound to sound lazy and you're lagging behind. So just make sure you're not doing that. Stay on top of it. Keep the 4/3 rhythm even. This area stopped a little later than everybody else. Yep. Yeah, trumpets, I think you still have that ba-da-da-da. I'm pretty sure you have that because horns have ba-da-da, and it's a tritone. So you gotta trumpets. You have to be clear on that ba-da-da. You gotta be clear on that 16th note rip. Getting real good sounds coming out of the mellophones there. Okay, I have a. I don't know. I don't. Did we take saxophones out of this woodwind feature? Because it sounds like we took saxophones out of this woodwind feature because they're back here for some reason. And you get the mellophones right here, so I don't know. Yeah, so man, I don't know what to do with this. That's hard because hits covering you up woodwinds. So first of all, I just need more. Um and that also applies to like live because that exists. That 1000% exists live. The pit is covering you up the further in you get. The honestly the further in you get, the louder you should get, to be honest, woodwinds. I'm assuming it's just flutes and clarinets because saxophones are doing stuff back here and I don't think that would work out very well timing wise. But man, like you gotta be in. You all have to play that and it's gotta be clean. You can't be backing off either because I can tell like that last like I can tell that that's getting pretty like okay, like there's about three people playing it, so you gotta keep it even, man. You gotta keep it even. Yeah, so this pretty sure this should be symmetrical. This doesn't look symmetrical at all. Also, this isn't a curve right here. This isn't a curve right here. That looks like a pretty dang good curve in the back there. But this like this whole middle section, and the both sides of this like look completely different. Um, yeah, just be aware of that. You're gonna need to probably fix some of that. Good. Now, hang on. Yeah. Um. Oh, what is that? I don't. I don't think that's a trombone. Nah, it might be trombone, but whoever's playing, it's somewhere in low brass. Whoever's playing that E flat, right? Bah, like that E flat, you sticking out a little bit. Just watch it. Hang on. I wanna catch this whole thing. I think I'm hearing. Yeah, so release going into that last coda. You gotta watch it. You can't have trumpets hanging over. Trumpets also bum 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 bum. First trumpets, like I think we could use a little more. We could also use less buzz in the sound from trumpets. I'm getting a whole lot of like I can just hear "meh" from the trumpets. So just keep an open vowel shape because you're starting to kind of get very much closed off sounding in the throat, I think. Um Other than that, man, like this kind of hits and it's because the drill is this and it's all like right up front and it's all this condensed block. Man, this hits like a truck. It's so good. It's so good. And that's a heck of a release, man. That's a heck of a release. Great note length, good stuff. I think this needs to be a little like further back. I might be losing my mind though. Oh. Yeah, so okay. This is an incredibly nitpicky thing. Arm shape going up and down, like is it straight or is it a bent elbow? And how much are we gonna bend the elbow if it's bent? Also, just like the tiniest of timing issues. Oh no, oh no. Whoever this is on the 10, pretty sure that's a saxophone. Yeah, like notice everyone else is already down, and then you got like 10-ish people that are still kind of getting there. Just watch that timing. Know when you're supposed to be down. Yeah. So in this flutter, try not to bounce. There's some people over here. I assume brass folks probably. Looks like it's all brass folks. Just watch that. Make sure you're not bouncing your shoulders. Good lines. Oh, hang on. Get a good look at this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a great visual moment. Great visual moment. Really consistent across the board. Just tiny little timing issues from like one person on each line. It's always toward the end. It's always like the second person from the end of the wave. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah. Okay. I promise I'm gonna let this play. I promise I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the sax quartet because this is just great. Just great stuff from the sax quartet. So first, I think it's alto. Is it alto again, or is it on? Pretty sure it's alto. It was soprano for a second, but then it changed back, which I think is the correct call. But first alto, that B flat is a little flat. Uh, this is gonna be the least flat. Side is gonna be the most flat. So just be aware of that. Also, you're always kind of the root, so you do always need to be straight off in tune. Um, you, I mean, ways to fix that. You can. It's a bad idea because it's gonna make it pretty aggressively sharp, and it's gonna change the timbre of it. But you can play bis and then sort of open, like you can like halfway open the side B flat key. It's not gonna like it's gonna be pretty it's gonna be pretty whack tuning, but that's something you could do. You could also just like open the like low E flat key or something. Like just get it in tune because it's kind of flat right now. Oh no 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 no, let me go back. I just catch this. Oh no, no. Okay, so I do have to say, like, everybody's got to come in at the same time, right? If you downbeat on one, and I know that's not a consistent thing, like so there's staggered releases, but that one's not, I think. Yeah, yeah. So low guys, tender and berry. You gotta get the air pressure going. You have to be ready to come in because you're lagging just a second behind, and it's because I guarantee you it's because of low air pressure. You're not putting enough pressure behind it, so the note's not speaking quickly enough. Just keep it going. Be ready. Okay, now I'm just gonna let this play now because this is tasty stuff. Never mind. I can't let this go. I just can't. Um yeah, so second alto, you are correct that A does need to come out. First alto, you still need to be present with the B flat though. In that first ba da da dum ba that da 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 there. Like you are correct, that low one needs to be more present than the B flat, but the B flat still has to exist. I'm not really hearing that. And then first alto ba da da da, like that's you still have to play that out because you're getting totally lost in the other three, and that is the melody right there. But my sweetest friend, like that's what it is. And honestly, you know what, this is a really like high level like artsy fartsy thing, but if you want to think, like, because the lyric is my sweetest friend there, like maybe you want to, I don't know, sound a little like um maybe you want to give it a little dolce on there, a little sweeter sound on there. Just a thought, like that's a really like, are we gonna text paint or are we gonna not, but if you want to take it like to ridiculously high level and just have judges go, oh, like you can do that, yeah, yeah. Second alto's doing a real good job of keeping these dissonances going. Good job, good for you. Hang on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. You first alto, ba da da. You can't ba da da. Like you can't let the pitch bend on you at the end. Like I get what you're going for. I get what you're going for. You're like da da da, like that little sigh and the ba da da. But you can't let the pitch bend down on you. Ba da da. Like it's gotta be ya da 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 da. Like you can give it a little da da da. Like you can give it a little Agagic accent on that ba da da. Like you can do that. Um Agagic accent just means a little more emphasis on the C, which you are doing. Your instincts are right on that. Just don't let the pitch bend on you. And if you're gonna put if you're gonna put vibrato on it, put it like ba da 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 da, and then like the C should have the most vibrato, like the most aggressive vibrato out of the uh, out of the four notes. It should be the most aggressive vibrato on that. And then so something to consider is the vibrato speed, and that's what I mean by like aggressive vibrato. So like going up like ba da 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 da, like you can do varying depths and speeds of vibrato, um, depending on like the energy of it. So like faster, faster. I shouldn't say depth. It's just like width of vibrato, but you get the point. But like the more energy you want to give it, like you want to have a little faster vibrato. Um, I don't, you don't. You don't, and I think on the C, I think your instinct is to do a little too much, or not a little too much, but it's too wide of of a vibrato, and I think that's kind of what's wanting to cause that pitch issue at the end of the C to kind of bend into the B flat. Like just watch that. So that's something to think about. Um, Oh, okay, okay, okay. Second alto, also the B flat pitch issue. It's flat. Let me catch the tenor. Ooh, 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 tuning. Yeah, and tenor, you want to keep it. Yada, yada. You want to get to that. You want to get to that. What is that? An F? Should be an F, right? Uh, Yeah, no, I'm not losing my mind. That's an F. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, but you wanna get to that F and then back off. Like you don't want it to be like you're backing off too early. Um Second alto, I have a fingering suggestion for this D because the D, let me go back. Like you hear how it's going ba da da ba ba ba, like you're not being able to control it. It's because you're having to cross the break there and then jump down to F immediately, which is a solid major six jump over the break. Which it'd be like that sometimes, but but second alto, what I would do is I would not play that D nor like normal D. I would play it side. So what that is like open C sharp, add the left hand like high E flat key, so it's your second palm key. That is going to be sharp. It's going to be like aggressively sharp. So get with it if you're going to do that, and I suggest that you do that. I almost said the thing that I'm not gonna say because it's hilarious. But if you decide to do that, and I would recommend that you do that, um, get with a tuner and figure out where it's like where that sits, where that side B sits, because it's gonna be sharp. It's just a question of how sharp, and you just adjust it by throwing down right hand keys. Just put as many down as you need to get it in tune, and just know, like I would put right hand one down. Like I would put finger four down for sure. Like the F key on the right hand, like that's gonna be down for sure, because then you can just jump real easily to that F from that, right? So that's gonna be down for sure. Mine sits at about, I need like all three, like I need 4, 5, 6 down to get it in tune. It's gonna depend on where your horn is, but just I would use that. And it's also gonna solve the other noticeable thing, which is the timbre difference, because you're getting, if you listen to your sound, like if you listen to your tone, it's very much like da da da, like it's such a different sound when because you're throwing down to play the D, like you're throwing down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it's already a more like covered sound, and then you're also venting it, so it's even more like whoo, like it's even more like different sounding. So if you play side D, it's gonna keep it in the same like uh timbral quality. So just that'll solve that issue. But like listen to this. Listen to this second alto. Like you hear like it sounds different. So I would just do side D. That's gonna make it like so much easier on you, I guarantee you. And it's gonna make it sound way better too. Yeah, good clarinets. Um, are we Oh, I know what's happening here. Yeah, okay, that's a nice little haha, like we're gonna do okay, okay. I take it these mics are still on. I take it these mics are still on, and there's conveniently 9 people up here that are all playing the parts. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yep, I'm sure it's not intentional. Oh, let me watch this brass thing. Let me watch this brass thing. Yeah, woodwinds real tasty, real tasty. Flutes just don't back away from those half step dissonances. You got to keep them. You got to keep them going. Be confident with them. Um, I could use Never mind. Never mind. I don't think that's a real issue. Okay, so yeah, so we're we're putting, because this is the like head lean, right, in brass going into this flutter. So people aren't there's a few people that are not fully committed to the head lean. So you gotta do the head lean, folks. You gotta do the head lean. Also, random saxophone over here. Okay. That's just a funny drill thing. I know, I know. It'd be like that. Oh no! No, I missed this. Oh, rest in peace, this guy. Oh no, you can't do that. You can't do that. If you're gonna move, and you are correct, like you are correct to get in the line, but you have to do it literally on that move. Like if you're gonna do like when you come back into that, you've got to move then. Like you have to immediately realize, oh crap, I'm not in line. Like you got to move. You can't move after you're done. You're done with that step in. Yeah, some upper body swaying going on over here. Don't do that. I'm just gonna let this play. I'm just gonna let this play. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, clarity, man. Clarity in the brass is great. Just great. Trumpets especially. Oh yeah, no, okay, okay. This dude moved up here a little early, but oh wow. Let me go. I gotta listen to this again. I gotta listen to this again. Woo! Oh man. Yeah, trumpets just great clarity on the 16th notes right there. Incredible balance, guys. Just great. Oh, Melvin, yes! Yes! The C tuning is impeccable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, but you can't be late moving over, because that's also gonna cause stickouts, right? Oh my lord, Mellophones, yes! Yes, it's so good. Yeah, yeah. So just watch ba da da yeah. That last measure right there before you jack over to the I don't know which to the side two end zone, whatever side this is. But before you move over to the end zone, that measure before that, you're kind of starting to lose balance. So just make sure you watch that all the way through here. Yeah, there's some balance problems in there. Like I'm getting a lot of it's a lot okay, you know what it is? You know what it is? It just sounds that sounds like a lot of individuals playing loud. It doesn't sound like a band playing loud. It's gotta be just unified sound, and man, you're getting it in some spots. This spot, however, and I mean this is the big release, right? This is the big release, right? Like you want this to just be like the clouds opening up. Like that's what this is. Like the you want this to be like the sun coming up. Like this is just crazy. Um and you want that warm dark but and it's like it can be real tasty. You gotta get a band sound out of it, and it's not quite there, which is unfortunate because like man, you're getting some sounds this year, man. You're getting some sounds. Like most of that ballad, like you are achieving. I'll just leave it at that. You are achieving. Like I was sitting here, like I'm sitting like basically dead on the 50, like halfway up the stand. And man, y'all hit that downbeat. Not I had the immediate thought like, oh, y'all are giving me state sounds right now. Like that should be illegal. Like you can't do that to me in like an area. Like what? So you're getting sound like yeah, I was grinning the whole time, man. Like you're getting good stuff out of this. You just gotta make it consistent. You gotta get that. If you do that, like man, I can tell you love playing the ballad. I can tell you love playing hurt. But you gotta ooh, voice crack. That's great. I can tell you love playing it. And I can tell which parts you like playing because it sounds so much better than it like it sounds distinctly um more energetic than the rest of it, shall I say? Um, but like, man, like if you get that balance, holy crap, you're gonna have a moment. Like people will cry. I may cry in the stand. I may cry in the dome. It may happen. If you achieve, I will shed a solitary tear. Only one, but I'll do it. All right. Yeah, this clarinet, you gotta turn around. You gotta turn around. And this clarinet, okay, another note about this clarinet is about to do the most committed performance of all time, and then he does that like 2 seconds earlier. Just be locked in. Be locked in. And it was windy. This isn't gonna be a problem in the dome. Man, everybody this thing is hitting locked in. Absolutely locked in. Like, watch this poor kid. Like, dude, what? Just dead. Dead in performance, man. You locked in. That was great. Great dedication. Love it. Great balance on that last backfield thing. First note, these are not straight lines. Second note, spacing. Spacing. What is this gap? What is this massive gap? Like this needs to be spaced out. There's a massive gap right here in the brass. There's another massive gap right here in the brass. This doesn't quite look, these two spaces don't quite look the same as these spaces. These aren't quite lines. Basically, all the problems I have with the part three drill is lines. Be in them. Make them even. Make the space between them even. Yeah, like this is broke. This is breaking. These two people are breaking off. This line right here, like you're gonna end up dead on the 50. Like these, yeah, it's right here, man. It's right here. This is all real funny looking. It's all real rough. It gets there. It gets there, don't get me wrong. It gets there. However, you gotta get there immediately. That's a hole probably. Yeah, hang on. Did I see? Yeah, that's never mind. That's not an actual issue. Okay, yeah. What is that? What is that? Address form here. That's kind of rough looking. Pretty sure that should be somewhat of a straight line, right? Or at least it should be a curve going into that. Like, oh yeah, oh yeah, yep, yep, yep. Address that curve. Address that curve. Horns and horns. To your credit. To your credit. So in tune. So in tune, horns. Yes, sir. That's what you want. That's why did I pause it there? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you want. Oh, oh, I didn't realize this was the block rotation. Yeah. 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 Hi, block rotation. Gonna need a little tighter of a block from you. Thank you. Yeah, and if you notice, this line is more compressed than these three lines, especially like if I just go back. Like like, look at that. Like, these 3 guys are way ahead of this. So just know, make this a block. Thank you. Yeah, so more bum 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 ba da dum bum bum ba da bum 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 ba da 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 dum ba bum. If you have that, play louder. You are the melody. You're kind of getting lost behind, especially first alto on that G. Like, first altos, you can chill a little bit on that G. If you don't have, and like y'all all know the melody, like this is one of the most like hummable melodies of all freaking time. Like, if you don't have the melody, and trust me, you know exactly when you have the melody, chill out a little bit. Just chill out a little bit. But great, great ensemble sound. Yep, good leg switch. Yep. Good stuff. Yep. Okay. So y'all soloists, you're not quite locked into each other. Clarinet. I don't remember if there's. I'm not gonna look at the score to see what the part is, but this when it switches to F major. So when it switches to your clarinet to your G major like stuff, that last measure before the hit, I think you're kind of losing it a little bit. Just make sure you don't do that. Let's see this let's see this arrival in the brass company front. Yeah, yeah. See, it's a few people not quite closing at the same time. Also, this person's feet look like they're not together enough. This person's feet look a little suspicious. Also, pretty sure you're just straight up lined up on the front hash. So I don't know how we have people in front of the front hash. Like, this should be the easiest company front in the world to hit. Just like get on the front hatch. Like, that's all you have to do, brass block. And okay, now I get to say the thing that I've been waiting to say since the beginning of this video. Y'all hit this company front and I died. I died. Like, y'all hit this hit and man, like I said last year about state finals that Panther Creek run was the best sound I've ever heard out of a 4A band. Not anymore. Not anymore, guys. Like, whatever you drank, whatever you ate before this run, do it again. Like, do it in higher quantities, but do it again. Because holy crap, this was good. Like, I'm just gonna let this play. Like, I'm just gonna let this play. Grass, holy cow. Uh, yeah. Yeah, brass, brass, yeah, yeah. Like, putting this horns up, man. This I'm sure there's like one person. Let me actually look at this horns up. I'm gonna go down this entire line and look for one person out of line. Oh, found him. He tried. It's trombone right here. Tried to go a little early. He thought about it. Watch this. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah. See, he thought about it. He almost did it. He almost got him. Almost got him. You're good. It's fine. I'm gonna go down the rest of the line. Let's see. What is this over here? Yeah, that looks pretty good, except for that. Yeah, that horns up moment, and I'm sure these exact words have been spoken. This is your Santa Clara Vanguard 2018. This is the Babylon horns up moment. Like bang. Like that is this moment. I'm sure you've heard that. There's no way Nicholson hasn't said that to you already. Like this is your moment, brass, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the first like the first about half of this is uh it's impeccable. It's like I'm gonna say I've been kind of running around the state going all the BOA stuff, so like I'm seeing like Hebron basically every weekend. So I'm pretty like I know what I am familiar with what it should sound like what the ensemble should sound like. Brass, y'all hit it. Like y'all hit it. I'm just gonna say like this horn line, man. You did something. You did something at finals, and like I heard this, and I my jaw just kind of dropped to the floor, man. And it was pretty much on the floor until the end of it. Like I you got me to smile, guys. You got me to smile, and that's the goal, isn't it? So yeah, yeah. So the only thing I have is like there's slight inconsistency in I won't say note length because it's not actually note length. It's just you're kind of losing steam at the end of some of the notes, and it's the trumpets that are doing it. You you do kind of want that, but like you don't want it to actually decay at the end. You just want more front on it. So you want like ba 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 like you don't want it you don't want it to be like bell tones, which is what it's slightly turning into. Well, please tell me this is the pause, because somebody right here. Yeah, put your feet together, horn player. Come on now. Yeah, so I think we can do a better job of getting all the way to 3 on that release. Release was a little ragged, and I don't think we quite pushed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Great note length on that. Just great stuff. Great stuff right there, Brass. Um, again, a note release on 3. Like good push into it, but it's just a little ragged. Oh, come on, horn. Yeah, so horns, this is your moment. Like this is yeah, like give it to me. You're not quite giving it to me. It's a little just like like you're just kind of lazing through it. Like you just like just get like just give it to me. Oh, oh, trumpet, no. Yeah, okay. So the other thing is all these bump 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 like those everything that is not the horns and the alto saxophones, and I think it's I think it's tenors too. I think it's tenor sax too. But everything that is not bum 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 bum, like needs to be precise. It needs to be precise because it's not precise yet. It's like it's kind of there, but you have like you're getting some real inconsistent releases. You honestly you're getting some really inconsistent like attacks during that bump 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 bump. Like that's the backgrounds, those stab notes. Like that needs to clean up. That needs to clean up. Honestly, like I would just take the horns and everybody who's got that moving line. I would just take them out, like just isolate that and deal with that. But because that's the biggest thing I'm hearing. Yeah, so trumpets kind of lost articulation and everything. They got blah, blah, yeah, yeah, man. Like it, you're just kind of losing the dun 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 dun, and it kind of got da dun dun da, da, like it kind of tongue got a little busy. Yeah, so you're hearing a lot of trumpet in that sound. I think yeah, like you hear that over their trumpets like meh 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 like and it's sticking out just offensively. So you got to watch that. Also, this isn't quite curving the way you want it to. This is kind of curving the opposite way here for a second. Yeah, this bass clarinet here needs to like actually bend their knees. Thank you. Like you just hear the inconsistency in the stabs. Like it's just meh, bleh, bleh, bleh. Like it's not that like it's not that I'm exaggerating. It's not that bad, but like it just needs to be more consistent. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I'm sorry. Does that go all the way? Is it bump bump? Uh, uh I don't know if no, I don't think having that be a cutoff on 2 will do anything. Yeah, it's just not quite locking into the ensemble there. There's a lot of individual stickouts happening in there. Okay, let's see if this caught the trombone issue that I've been hearing. Yeah, okay. So at the end, this was the best I've heard that. The bum 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 like that's been historically that has been very bum 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 like it's been very separated. It's been very like it sounds like there's about a trombone and it sounds exactly like a trombone doing this. Like just breathing in between every note and you're just going bah 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 like you're taking the shortest breath possible but you're also blasting so like it sounds not good. Um that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I honestly like it live like it was fine. And it sounds fine on the recording here so just make sure you keep that. Make sure you keep that consistent. Um, it's gotta be bum 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 bum. It's gotta be like and again, I think you want like that hit. I think you want a little more front to it, but you can't decay the end, and you sure as heck can't just breathe in the middle of it. So just be aware of that. Trombone beef. Yeah, yeah. I think a trombone went a little too flat on the D there. Like, but and like you're right. Like it's the third. However, not that flat. Not that flat. Just 14 cents flat. That was about 25. Calm down. You don't need to go that far. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So it's it's baller performance, guys. It's baller performance. Um, and literally all the stuff that I'm telling you is just like the highest of levels. Like this is the last 5% of stuff you can fix. So, yeah, considering this is that's the best I've heard this band sound ever. Like period. Um, yeah. So like you're doing good things. You're doing good things. Um, I, oh, do I want to talk? No, I'm just not going to talk about Panther Creek. I'm just not. Um, I mean, I saw them. Like, I saw both their prelims and finals, and I saw y'all's prelims and finals. So, like, I heard both of y'all twice. So I have an opinion on that. I'm not going to share it, but because I don't think it matters. And if you look at the prelims sheets and the finals sheets, you sort of just like flipped music scores with them. So I mean, and now that doesn't like, and you got second prelims and then you won finals, right? So this is again, this is not like to diminish the win, right? Because that is a heck of an achievement. Like you move areas and you still win area, right? So like I'm not to diminish that at all. Like congratulations, absolutely deserved, like great stuff all around. However, what the what at least what I'm thinking that the prelims and the finals sheets scores between y'all and Panther Creek are saying is that y'all are very much like interchangeable score wise. Y'all are very much neck and neck, and it's going to come down to the run that you have. And I think we saw that in finals. Like you proved that that's what the scores are saying in finals because you beat them in finals, right? So like I think it's going to come down to the run at the end of the day. Like whoever, and that's how UIL works basically is, whoever has the best run is going to get it. So, I mean, it's just cleaning up all these tiny little inconsistencies and doing the best you can with it. Um, and, yeah, I think you're in a real, I think you're in a real good spot. I think you're in a real good spot. So, yeah, just take the week, start cooking on all these little issues, and just kind of prepare yourselves for the dome because that you kind of pull up in there for prelims and you, especially freshmen, like you haven't seen it before, and honestly, like everybody, it's always kind of like, oh crap, this is what it feels like to be under this massive thing, that all these insane bands have and drum corps have played on. um so, and it's I mean it's gonna come down to the run you have, and I think that I think that area proved that if you want it, you can get it. Clearly, I mean, you did, like you got it. So I think you gotta walk out there and you gotta just do the things, man. Like enjoy it, enjoy the performance because man, you're performing like I have never seen out of this group. and and I cannot wait to see finals, man. I can't wait to be there. It's gonna be great. And I know y'all are gonna do fantastic. Everybody's gonna be fantastic. Have a great finals run. Have a great week leading up to this. You know, just and again, like you know, you don't. Now is not the time to be like, hey, we won area. Like we can just chill for the rest. Like no, no, push. Yeah, I'm telling you, like this is at a level like unheard of, at least by me, by this group at this point. So like if it like I would have honestly like I would have been happy with that as state finals. I'm not gonna lie. Like that honestly, like and you have another week. Like imagine if you just like didn't stop pushing. Like imagine if you just kind of kept going. Like where would it get to? I think that's what you want to find out. Oh, I think you want to find out just how far you can go because I think you will be very surprised at what you can do. So I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna you know I'll be there screaming for you. So it's gonna be great. All the best of luck and yeah, can't wait to see it.